The red recording light wasn't supposed to be on. Vincent Herbert sat alone in the dim studio, the same room where Tamar once laid down her first hits. Laughter had lived there, love, screaming matches, breakthrough moments. Every chapter of their rise was baked into those walls. But tonight, the room felt different, cold, heavy, like it had been holding its breath for years, waiting for someone to finally say what everyone avoided. Vincent stared at the microphone, rubbed his palms together once, then hit record. His voice came out calm, almost too calm for what followed. "For years," he said, eyes distant, "I protected the Braxton family. I stayed quiet, covered the mess, paid bills nobody ever saw." He paused. "But they don't get to paint me as the villain anymore." His breath wavered. Not anger, exhaustion. "They took everything. Tamar looted my accounts, money I saved for our family, and once it was gone, suddenly I was the bad guy." The camera flickered, like even the lights felt it. Vincent leaned closer, dropping his voice to a whisper, like someone might burst through the door. "You want secrets? I've got them. All of them. And tonight, I'm done protecting the Braxtons." The internet didn't need context. That was the spark. The firestorm was inevitable. Before the money, the fame, the talk shows, and the scandals, there was love. Real love. Vincent and Tamar weren't always court filings and headlines. Once, they were just two people who believed music could fix anything, even each other. Those early days weren't perfect, but they were full of hunger, late-night studio sessions, calls that lasted until sunrise, promises whispered like prayers. Vincent believed Tamar was his purpose. Tamar believed she'd finally found someone who saw her beyond the Braxton name. And that name carried weight. The Braxton family wasn't just famous, they were legacy, a powerhouse of voices, egos, and unspoken truths. Anyone stepping into that circle needed armor. Vincent didn't know that at first. He walked in with an open heart and an open wallet, thinking loyalty meant protection. He learned fast that it meant politics, sides, secrets, and smiles that never reached the eyes. Every sister carried a story. Every sister carried a wound, and even the smallest disagreement could turn into a war nobody admitted they were fighting. Evelyn, the matriarch, demanded respect and control in equal measure. Tony, the icon, balanced superstardom and family pressure. Tawanda and Trina carried their pain quietly, often overlooked. And Tamar, she was fire, loud, talented, emotional, brilliant, impulsive, a star who needed everything to burn bright. Vincent loved that fire. He fed it, funded it, built careers and projects around it. When the world doubted her, he doubled down. He believed if he gave everything, the world would eventually give her what she deserved. But giving everything has a price. As Tamar's fame climbed, Vincent slipped into a role most men don't survive, the backbone who never gets credit. He wasn't the star, he was the engine behind it. He pushed tours, paid dancers, covered studio time, smoothed family conflicts with checks and contracts, and slowly, quietly, started paying for things that were never his responsibility. According to Vincent, production-linked credit cards began carrying Braxton charges. Dinners, travel, private glam bookings, all labeled family expenses. At first, he ignored it. What's a few thousand when success is coming? But a few thousand became tens of thousands, then six figures. Then the label deal collapsed. The album needed more money. A show needed emergency funding. Suddenly, Vincent wasn't just a husband, he was a bank. He tried to talk about it privately, but Tamar was always under pressure. Career stress, family expectations, online criticism. Every money conversation turned into an argument about loyalty and belief. Vincent backed down every time, not because he was weak, because he loved her. And because loving Tamar often meant choosing peace while quietly drowning. There were good days too, holidays filled with music, Tamar cooking, laughing loud enough for the neighbors to hear, studio nights where they danced like they were still dating. Those memories made everything worse, because love sharpens betrayal. Online, rumors grew. Fans speculated. Blogs exaggerated. Sisters stayed silent publicly, but reportedly whispered privately. Vincent watched the internet turn him into the controlling villain. He swallowed it, hoping time would heal things. Then one morning, he checked a business account and froze. Transactions he never approved, funds moved, withdrawals he didn't make, and one name tied to them cut deep: Tamar. He didn't confront her right away. He paced for hours, replaying every moment of trust. When he finally asked, the response wasn't calm. Voices rose, doors slammed, words flew like knives. She said the money was for projects the label wouldn't support. She said family needed help. She said he was supposed to believe in her. Vincent didn't see belief. He saw fear, desperation, a woman burning faster than he could fuel.
So he went silent again, chose love over confrontation, but something inside him broke. When the divorce came, the public saw arguments and rumors. They didn't see the years of sacrifice. They didn't see Vincent crying alone in the studio he built for her. They didn't see him quietly selling assets to cover debts nobody else knew about. And they definitely didn't see what he discovered later: records, withdrawals, digital signatures, financial logs suggesting things went further than he ever admitted. Until now. That's why his voice shook on the recording, not rage, wounds. Then the leak happened. The audio wasn't meant for the internet, but one 22-second clip surfaced, just enough to ignite blogs, divide fans, and throw the Braxton fanbase into chaos. "I didn't lose the money," Vincent said in that snippet. "It was taken from me." Hashtags exploded, comments flooded in. Some defended Tamar fiercely. Others whispered that a man doesn't stay quiet that long unless there's truth behind it. But nobody had heard the full recording until tonight. Vincent leaned forward, eyes heavy, like he was reliving every mistake. His voice dropped. "People think I left because of fights or reality show drama," he said. But the breaking point wasn't that. It was the offshore transfer. He paused, letting it land. An offshore transfer doesn't happen by accident. Vincent explained how he logged into a royalties-linked account and found nearly $1.2 million gone. Money meant for future projects, his production company, their son's security. He retraced everything: accountants, lawyers, managers, until one name kept appearing in the authorizations: Tamar Braxton. At first, he thought it was fraud, identity theft, someone using her credentials, but the accountant's answer stunned him. The transfers came from Tamar's email, with access only she had. Vincent described sitting there, unable to speak, feeling his chest collapse. This wasn't messy marriage drama. This was betrayal vows weren't built to survive. Still, he gave her a chance to explain. "We need to talk about the missing funds," he told her calmly. She didn't react with guilt. She reacted with fire. She claimed she moved the money to protect herself, afraid Vincent would take everything if the marriage failed. She said she was securing her future. To Vincent, it felt like she'd already decided they were over long before he knew. Arguments escalated, not just over money, but because Vincent finally admitted the truth. "I feel like I've been building everyone but myself." That hurt more than any shouting. Tamar accused him of control, of trying to own her career. She said she deserved independence, power. In that moment, they weren't husband and wife. They were two empires colliding. The weeks after were frozen. Vincent slept in the studio. Tamar disappeared for days. Family gathered, not with comfort, but whispers. Then came the discovery that changed everything. During a later session, Vincent opened a shared drive, misfiled under vocal stems. Inside were scanned contracts, expense reports, handwritten notes. Not his handwriting.
Tamar's. Lists titled "Assets to Move." Accounts under shared signatures. One note circled twice in red.
Discuss with Trina before final step. That's when Vincent realized this wasn't impulse, it was planned. At the bottom sat a draft agreement with a third-party investor, transferring ownership of intellectual rights into Tamar's name alone. Projects he financed, shows he negotiated, a vision they built together, and he knew nothing about it. Then came the final blow. A digital receipt showed part of the money, not all, but enough, allegedly moved into an account owned by someone unexpected. A Braxton family relative. Not Tamar, not Evelyn, not one of the sisters. Someone quiet, someone overlooked, someone who may have played both sides. Vincent stared into the laptop camera and said the words that changed everything. Tamar didn't take it alone. Someone else helped. Someone with our trust, our passwords, our access. And when I reveal who it is, the internet will never see the Braxton family the same again. He ended the recording with one final sentence. And that's where the real war begins. That sentence kept echoing across social media. You want truth? I have names. And just like that, the internet didn't react, it detonated. Blogs started uploading clips by the hour. Fan pages went into full investigation mode, dissecting Vincent's tone, the timeline, album credits, divorce filings. Podcasts argued non-stop about who he meant when he said someone else helped move the money. Comment sections turned into digital war zones. Team Tamar, Team Vince, Team Nobody. Everybody had a theory. But one question kept getting louder than the rest. Which Braxton was he talking about? Tony? Too polished, too distant. Tawanda? Always rumored to be deep in family business. Trina? Often overlooked, quiet, observant. Or Evelyn, the matriarch with more power than she ever lets on. Fans rewatched old episodes like detectives reopening a cold case, sisters avoiding eye contact, jokes about money that suddenly didn't feel funny, arguments that felt way too real to be just TV, and every day a darker rumor surfaced. While the internet spiraled, Vincent's real life grew heavier. His phone wouldn't stop ringing. Lawyers, producers, journalists begging for a statement. He ignored most of them. He wasn't chasing headlines. He wanted closure. He'd already exposed the betrayal, just not the name, and he wasn't planning to reveal unless someone forced him. 2 nights after the tape leaked, Vincent received an anonymous email, no subject line, just a single video attachment. He opened it cautiously, expecting spam. What played made him lean back slowly, hands covering his mouth. It was an old recording, grainy, clearly filmed in secret. Tamar and Tawanda sat in a private room, paperwork spread around them. The angle made it obvious. It was never meant to be seen. In the video, Tamar said quietly, "He trusts us. He won't look twice. We just need everything under control before release day." Tawanda replied, calm and clear, "Once the transfer clears, it's done. Vince will think it's a business move." Vincent paused the video. His heart raced. There it was. The second betrayal. Not one person, 2. The shock didn't come with yelling or broken furniture. It came as silence. Thick, suffocating silence. The kind that permanently changes a man. If the public ever saw this, Tamar wouldn't be alone in the spotlight. Tawanda, long invisible to fans, was suddenly central to everything. But Vincent didn't release it right away. He wanted one last conversation with Tamar, not as enemies, as the 2 people who once built everything together. He requested a private meeting through her team. Days passed, then she agreed. They met at the same studio where he recorded the tape. Fate has a cruel sense of humor. Tamar walked in confident, Black outfit, sunglasses on, chin lifted like a woman refusing to crack. Vincent turned from the console, tired but steady. "We could have handled this privately," Tamar said. "No greeting, no small talk. I tried, for years." She exhaled sharply. "Are you really going to drag my family like this?" "I'm not dragging anyone," he said calmly. "I'm saying what happened." Something flickered in her eyes. Regret, recognition, maybe both.
"You think I didn't love you?" she asked softly. "You think I don't regret how this ended?" For a moment, the fame disappeared, just two people with shattered hearts. Then Vincent opened his laptop and pressed play. Tamar watched herself and Tawanda on the screen, younger, confident, unaware they were being recorded. Her face drained of color. Her hand trembled. "This is why you called me," she whispered. "No," said Vincent. "This is why I stayed quiet." Silence filled the room. Live, no glam, no makeup, hair tied back, puffy eyes that told their own story. "I never meant to hurt him," she said, her voice cracking. "I just wanted to feel safe." She leaned in, almost pleading. "Everyone thinks Vin is innocent, but they don't know what I went through." Then she paused and dropped a line that froze the room. "There are things I haven't said, things Vincent did. If I open that door, fans will never see him the same." The stream went dead quiet for a second. Then chaos, comments flying, thousands demanding details, thousands rushing to defend Vince, others begging her to stop before the family damage became permanent. But Tamar didn't explain. She cut the live short, wiping her face as she hit end. Now the internet is left spinning. Was she protecting herself or excusing betrayal? Is Vincent the real victim or hiding secrets of his own? And where does Evelyn actually stand in all this? Mother or mastermind? One thing is clear. This stopped being about money a long time ago. This is about legacy, loyalty, and who the world chooses to believe. And just when fans thought the chaos peaked, another shock hit. The internet barely caught its breath after Tamar's emotional live when an unexpected voice stepped into the fight. Someone nobody saw coming. Logan's former nanny, a woman who lived inside Tamar and Vincent's home during their messiest years. She saw the arguments, the money talks, the whispered calls, the late-night breakdowns, moments no camera ever caught. She uploaded a clip, just 32 seconds, and it flipped everything. Sitting in her car, voice shaking, she said, "Y'all dragging Vince like he's a monster, but I saw things with my own eyes. That money didn't vanish by accident. It was planned, and it wasn't just Tamar and Tawanda. Someone else helped move it. Someone y'all never talk about." Instant explosion. Who? Another sister? Management? A cousin? A silent partner? Before she could name names, she stopped, glancing around like she was being watched. "The truth goes deeper than money," she said. "The transfer was only part one. There was something bigger they were setting up, something Vincent found out before they finished." She swallowed hard. "I stayed quiet to keep my job, but if this goes any further, I'll show everything. Texts, screenshots, bank logs. I have proof." And just like that, the video ended. No name, no follow-up, just millions staring at their screens in disbelief. But viewers noticed something else, something she never said but accidentally showed. In the reflection of her car window, people spotted a document on the passenger seat. Zoomed, enhanced, frame by frame, one word jumped out: trust fund. Twitter went nuclear. Was Tamar shifting money into a trust? Was Evelyn locking down family assets? Was Vincent quietly being erased? Then another clip surfaced, a second angle from an old studio video. Longer, clearer, and this time Tamar's whisper to Tawanda could be heard. "Once the trust is finalized, he can't touch any of it. Not we, not the family." That's when everything changed. Vincent wasn't being protected,
He was being removed. The internet went silent for one breath, then exploded like an earthquake. Suddenly, Tamar's life didn't feel like guilt, it felt like regret, like someone breaking under the weight of a secret she can't carry anymore.
YouTubers rushed to upload breakdowns. Instagram pages built timelines. TikTok detectives pulled out screenshots, read strings, theories. But it still wasn't over. Because while everyone was dissecting the nanny's clip, a private email allegedly leaked between Evelyn Braxton and an unknown attorney, timestamped before Tamar and Vincent's divorce. Subject line: trust finalization. Remove Vincent from beneficiary status. If it's real, the plan was long-term, calculated, strategic. If it's fake, someone is determined to burn the Braxton legacy to the ground. Either way, the damage is done. Vincent hasn't spoken publicly yet, but insiders say he's preparing a full sit-down. Not a leak, not a clip, a televised interview with receipts. And Tamar? Completely silent since her live. No posts, no tweets, just one Instagram story. Black screen, 5 words. You think you know. Some saw it as a warning, others saw a promise. Because if Vincent tells everything, Tamar won't stay quiet either. And when both sides unload, something will collapse. A career, a reputation, or an entire family bond. This is a war years in the making. Money, trust, betrayal, mother, sisters, husband, legacy. This isn't gossip anymore. This is a ticking bomb, and the next move belongs to one of them. Vincent, Tamar, Tawanda, or Evelyn. Who speaks first? Who cracks? Who confesses? And who's holding the final receipt? We'll find out soon, because now that most of it is out, at least what we've seen, the real question isn't who's right, it's who's lying less. This doesn't feel like a mistake, or a misunderstanding, or marital drama. It feels like a chessboard, and every player thought they were the king, while the internet is realizing someone was always just the pawn. Vincent says he was financially drained. Tamar says she acted out of fear and self-protection. Tawanda's role is no longer rumor, it's visual. Evelyn's signature shook the ground. And now a nanny steps forward with one promise: I have proof. This isn't the ending. It's the pause before the biggest explosion yet. So now it's on you, the viewers, the comment section detectives. Who do you believe right now? Is Vincent finally telling the truth? Did Tamar and Tawanda move money on purpose or out of survival? Was Evelyn protecting the family or controlling it? And most important, who is the third name tied to that trust fund? Drop your theories below, even the wild ones. This comment section is about to turn into a battlefield. Hit like if you want the full breakdown of the leaked footage. Hit subscribe so you don't miss the nanny's receipts if she drops them.
Turn on notifications, because when that sit-down interview airs, the truth won't just shake the internet, it'll split it in half. Part 2 is coming, and trust us, it's fire.